There are many Kickstarter products coming up on my Facebook wall. They're popping up like mushrooms, and one of them is like a flower themed trading card game, and also a hero centric, something like a superhero, and one is Cyberpunk 2077, which I will be doing this video for that purpose. And Cyberpunk 2077 is about something, a city. I've seen it. I'm not familiar with this game or IP. So it's something like a city set, and there are different characters. I don't know what it is, but that's Cyberpunk 2077. So I want to talk about that Kickstarter because one of my viewers asked me about the if he what do I think about backing this Kickstarter product. So the name is Stuartle Music, and Stuartle Music says, "Do you think it's worth to back the Cyberpunk Kickstarter for the beta box?" So that is the question. I want to answer that in something like by numbers. Okay, I got some numbers on Kickstarter, so that I just want to show you, because it's up to you if you are going to back it as a player, as a collector, or an investor. So to give you the numbers, let's start with the US dollar backing. Now, as of the moment, as of this recording, 22 more days to go. So it's 13.3 million US dollars. And that is huge, because I'll give you a little bit of background for other Kickstarter products of trading card games, just like 2022. 2022 there's a trading card game that is Sorcery Contested Realm, and that is really huge, a huge support from the community. Even though it's huge for that time, because it's about 4 million US dollars around there, around that estimate. So with that one, there are only around 20,000 plus booster boxes that was printed and that was backed during that time. So that one is the alpha sorcery. So we can get that figure, because 4 million against this one, which is the IP, is, I'm not that familiar, but I what I believe is that this is a game, from a game. So now it's 13 million on Kickstarter, and there are 17,500 backers. And 17,500 500 backers. Among of this number, there are 680 backers that has 54 booster boxes each, and there are 388 backers that has 18 boxes each. Okay, get that number. Then the rest, like the 1,000 of them backers, or 3,400, 7,196, 1,300 backers that has either six booster boxes each, and there are 3 booster boxes each, 2 booster boxes each, and 1 booster box each of the backers. So if you have if you total subtotal of each of the category, like those have 54 booster boxes, there are 680 backers that has that one, and I will add it to the 300 plus that has 18 booster boxes. So if you add those people, that I think are probably, they are local game stores, they are the speculators, the investors of this trading card game. So if you add that, it's about 36,720 booster boxes for the 54 booster boxes backers. And for the 388 backers, they have 984. So if you add them all, the total is 43,704 booster boxes. And that is 56% of the total. So if you add those people who are probably LGS, local game stores, speculators, investors, it will be around 56% of the total. Okay, and they are 1,000 backers. And the rest, they either have 6 boxes with them, 3, 2, and 1. So they might be the ones who are players, and those are the ones who just love to collect the booster boxes. And some of them may be opening some of them and selling it, something like that. So these are the people having the booster boxes, just few of them. Okay, and these are the people that maybe have a low budget, or maybe are diversifying with their money, putting to other TCGs. And one TCG that they have their portfolio with is Cyberpunk 2077. And there are 45% of those people. So we can say that players and collectors are 45% of these ones, which is around 33,700 booster boxes. And the LGSs, maybe speculators, investors, is 36,720. So around 56%. So I'm thinking, if this 56% will receive their boxes after 9 months, and they have this bulk of these products, and they have to get rid of some of those, right? So they gonna get rid of around 30,000 booster boxes to the market. So based on my experience, when a booster if a trading card game that is on Kickstarter, and after people receive their product, it goes to the market, and the price tags. Okay, that is what's happening in the real world. But there's a risk on this one, guys, because every Kickstarter product, there's sometimes they are delayed, or they don't deliver. But based on the number, like the US dollar 13 million, they can, I'm around 98% they can deliver. Maybe the 2% is maybe something calamity or something happens that they can't do it. But they can, for me, it's not 100%, but there's still a risk. Okay, but if you compare it to other trading card games, there's a very small trading card game that goes only at 20,000 US dollars. Well, that's more risky, okay? Because they can just cut the Kickstarter and they don't deliver. I've had like three TCGs that I backed that I didn't receive the products. So for this one, I'm that percentage, like 99.98%, like that. Other than that, maybe from like big calamity that they can't deliver, or maybe another war, but I'm pretty sure they can deliver. So, and when they receive these products to the market on November, so I'm pretty sure that the price will tank, and it depends on the Cyberpunk TCG if they can deliver more and give hype more and do marketing more, so they can have, you know, a steady support from these backers and other fans come in. So that's what I think. And because of this ones, the price is 169. So if I will back a trading card game today, I would buy just $1 for this, $1 for me, because I'm, you know, it takes 9 months for it to get delivered, compared to if I get Gundam, if I get like One Piece product, if I get a trading card game, Pokemon, something like that. It's better, right? Because it's already there. When you go to the local game store, you can grab it. It's there physically. You can have it at an instant, like just pay. You know, it's there already available. But for this one, you have to wait for 9 months, and you don't know what will happen in the next 9 months. So for me personally, I would back one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna back one. But if you ask me if I have the money, so I will back one booster box, just to have just to have it on my shelves as a collection. But if I speculate on this, I can't do that. I won't. So it was just personal choice, okay? Because there are 56% of people having lots of boxes with them, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna release that once they receive it. Okay, so if ever the Cyberpunk 2077 is successful and they have tournaments and everything, that's the time I gotta buy. It's gonna be expensive, I know, but at least the products is there and it's tested. Okay, so I would rather for me, if I have the money, I would rather spend most of my budget for the trading card game to Gundam. Gundam is super cheap right now. And I would also go to a little bit of One Piece, just a little, and Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. And of course, Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood is underrated right now. Flesh and Blood is always doing tournaments. Well, it's not hype right now, but these products will gonna be will live longer. I can say that. So if it's a human, it's gonna go up to a grandpa. So it's like Magic the Gathering. So but now it's that hype because other people are looking at those shiny things, One Piece, Pokemon, like something like that, and then this one, Cyberpunk. So they're looking at that area, but you have to look at the other way, guys. You have to go to this underrated trading card game, which is also some of I have one independent trading card game. The name is Shardbugs. So if I have the money, I will back this Shardbugs. If you see the foiling, the quality of the cards, I got some of the cards. Man, that is a really good card, and the owner is serious enough. They have already games in Mexico, they have in Florida and some parts of US. I'm not sure if there is Canada, but also in Europe, but I'm not that sure. But they are slowly expanding. So I would rather back this tested trading card game already. Although Shardbugs have their Kickstarter, which is totally different from other Kickstarter, just not like this Cyberpunk or other trading card game. They have their products ready. It's already printed, and then they launched the Kickstarter. So after the Kickstarter had finished, they distributed all their products. So that's very fast. unlike other trading card game, I had backed a trading card game that's already delayed around 1 year, and I backed last time. It was delayed 2 years. Man. So it's, if you back a Kickstarter, you have to understand the risk on the delivery, on the price. The price of this Cyberpunk 2077 is very expensive. You know, as a Kickstarter, 169 for a Kickstarter is, for me personally, is very expensive, based on what I have experienced on other trading card game and I've seen on the new trading card game Kickstarters. So yeah, that's my answer, and it's up to you. If you want to be a player, if you want to play the game, then back $1, buy the decks. And if you want to collect, well, collect 3, open, and make 1 sealed, and the other you sell it to get the cost, the whole cost of the whole package. And then if you want to be an investor, then it's up to you. Or speculate, it's up to you. Okay, so that's my answer for this video. This is Ben Trading Cards.